Hi, this is Dr. Scott Young, and today we're going to do a shorter one. Some of mine are a little bit longer. We're doing these NESARA short videos. Please subscribe to the videos because you're going to get more of the updates, and you can actually ask for notifications so you can find them a little bit easier. Okay, so this one's going to be a little shorter. The biggest question I get all the time are, what's going to happen? Will I lose my money in the banks? Okay, now I know you are getting this question because there's a huge amount of truthers. They're trying to tell you, get your money out of the banks, get your money out of the banks. And I'm going, oh my God, why are you saying this? Now, okay, let me tell you why they're probably saying that. One of the possible reasons is that if all of us took our money out of the banks, it probably would bring on NESARA quicker. Yes. But you know what? We would be a drop in the bucket because if I really put it out there, maybe 10 or 20% of us know about NESARA, really know about NESARA, and frankly, if we really believe in this thing, okay? But most of us don't. Now, the estimates are 90% of the people actually utilize digital transactions, which means if you write a check, you're a digital transaction because you're not taking a physical dollars and doing that. So I'm a business owner, okay? When you write me a check and you write it to my private practice, you write a check to me, I go and take that check, put it into my digital system. I put it in, I swipe it into my digital system and put it into QuickBooks. I digitally put it into my systems. I digitally take it down to the bank. They digitally switch it over by the SWIFT system, which is the Fed. In the future, that will be called the quantum financial system, which I believe either XLM or XRP will be the switcher between the banks. So they'll digital switching. So we're talking about a whole digital switching back and forth. Okay. Even with a check, with a credit card, it's just as digital, a little quicker digital. Now, if you have a QFS down the road, you'll have a just boom to boom, or point to point. So that'll be a really quick Swift system, right? And so 90% or more are digital. Now, if you give someone cash, they have to take that cash and they have to deposit that cash. Now, if you go to, for instance, in Tulsa, there's a huge gun show called Wanamaker Gun Show. And so one of the hugest things that they do is they actually take cash, they buy things, and those guys pocket it. There's a very huge thing out there. And so we don't even know all the different, pocketing of money that happens in those shows. So that happens all the time. So we don't even know how much exchange of money that actually occurs because it's a very analog kind of system. Now, in the new NESARA system, there will actually be physical NESARA money, or we would call it US notes that will be gold backed. Okay. Now, is your money okay in the banks? Of course it is. One of the very first conversations when you look into this is, how would you fix um, all the people that have bank accounts, which is 99% of the people. Now, we're not talking about Iraq, or we're not talking about the Congo or whatever that is very unbanked. Okay. We're talking about more of the Western economies, or, whatever, that, Russia or whatever, places that are, more banked in that way. But what about those other places that have a higher banking rate? that are very digital in their nature. What would you do with them? Well, if you screw all of those people, what would happen? That would be a really horrible thing if you let the bad people steal all of their money. And the answer is your money is completely safe. Calm down. Okay. Your money will go completely from US dollars to US note, 1 to 1. Simple. You don't have to worry about it. Now, I'm going to be talking about IRAs and 401ks in another later video, but banking issues, it doesn't matter what bank. Don't ask me if it's any other bank, it's every single bank. Stop worrying. Every bank, because you can already see every bank account. They can find you. They're not going to see you now unless you put your money in a little tin or under your bed. They're not going to see you. But what do you do for that? Well, you can walk in with your cash and go to the bank and flip it out from a US dollars to US note. Simple. Okay. Calm down. Don't worry about it. No one's going to screw you on this. If you want to use physical cash, if you want to you just want to have your money in the bank, but you're going to have to switch it somewhere or another. Okay. It's okay. Shh. Okay. So like and subscribe. All right. Thank you so much.